guys, it's Maria Pointer here at Starship Boca Chica, and you can find me on Facebook at SpaceX Boca Chica, and you can find John on DE SpaceX on Twitter, and you can find us also on Twitter at Boca Chica Maria #1. We're looking kind of southwest at the high bay, and in between me and the high bay you can see there's been some concrete removed for the bigger bay. I've heard it called a few things, and it's going to be much wider than the present high bay, and it's going to be 350 feet tall, I'm hearing, and it's going to come in as a prefab construction where it's fabricated somewhere else. Where, I'm still trying to find out. I'm not sure if they're going to get it finished this year, but they're saying they are, and I'm hearing other chat groups saying they are, so I don't know where they're getting their information, but it's going to be a fast build if they do that. And my main concern, as it has been from the very beginning with all of these heavy constructed buildings on pressing on the water table, is the weight. I'm just waiting to see some pile drivers come in. I'm hoping they put this next one on piles and don't press on the water or the ground pressure so much. And I haven't seen any cranes, gantry cranes, or any of the yellow cranes or any of the pile drivers coming in yet. And it's going to move fast though when it comes. So I'm on the north side looking south. Sorry, I was watching some birds behind me. We just had a big rainstorm, and I mean, it was fun. Everybody went running for their cars, of course. My camera got soaked. And then there was some thunder and lightning while I was sitting in the car having some lunch. And one of the security guys pulled up and said, "Are you okay?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm okay, Roger." And then he parked, and I think he had his lunch too. Well, we're looking at a home that's been purchased by SpaceX out here on Highway 4, and it was Russell Davila's property before, and they're doing quite an extensive remodel. Russell used to have a horse back here. He's situated on the back bay, which is just a little more west of South Bay. They connect together. So you come in South Bay and head west, and you come up to the back of Russell's, but you can't really get there from this dry bay. Yeah, the bay is just too dry to traverse. So after the thunderstorm, everybody's getting their cranes back up. You can hear it. Well, they're doing an awful lot of pounding on the tank inside the mid bay, and I'm focused on the high bay. Trucks are coming and going, so it's kind of loud. But just trying to figure out what they're doing with the B4 here. And I guess it might be moving day on Monday for that in the tank in the mid-bay. And with all the rain we just had, I was trying to see if I could see any flooding there in high bay. And because it's not on piles, it was on a concrete pad that they removed about, I don't know, 2 weeks ago. It was quite a while ago they took the concrete out of there. So I don't know what the plans are to, if they had flooding or what the deal was, but it's functioning and doing its job for today, and they are getting all the plumbing and wiring done inside the confines of the high bay for B4 before they move it back down. So I'm not sure what the status is on the progress of that. Yeah, a lot of people don't realize it, but we were right next to SpaceX. We weren't in the village, and it's about 300 feet in those days, but now it's engulfed into the production rocket shipyard, which is what I've called it from day one. And I've heard other SpaceX employees call it that now too. Yeah, we have another tiny house coming in. Of course, these are real popular, becoming more popular everywhere, but here in the village there's this is the fourth one. There was one at Sam and Bernice Clausen's at the end of San Martin, but it was a home-built jobby for security, I think it was. But they're real popular here because the engineers have overflow workspace. They're not the living quarters, but they're the work and security quarters. From what I've seen going in and out, I have one right next to my office over on Esperson, and it's exactly like this one. I'm not sure what company this is, but anyway, this is the fourth one. Hi, well, we're back here on Esperson, and we're looking west. This is a new foundation development being built just down from my office space. And this was where the truck got its wheels stuck about 3 videos back. And this is huge. They've built this up. I'm not sure if they're going to put a heavy building or a warehouse on this, but just on the back side of that tree ridge there is the Weems and the mobile park, the Bambi Park, and some private homes. There's about 2 private homes in that line up, and the south side of Weems. But anyway, this has been interesting to watch. It's a real high grade. I'm trying to think of maybe about 4 feet, 6 feet at some point. Sorry, moving the camera around. But anyway, we'll keep watching. There's a couple of foundations going in just to my right here. We'll go look at those. Well, and here are the 2 foundations I was telling you about that are being added to the Starbase village, and this is the first 2 foundations I saw that were showing expansion on the footprint out here. Otherwise, they were all just refurbished homes that they had bought from residents like myself on Esperson, and you're looking kind of west-northwest.
You've been here all day?
No. I got out here late.
Oh yeah, the weather was pretty bad.
I got here right at the thunderstorm.
Yeah. like it. It's like it hits like about a mile away. Oh yeah. We're just like right next to the gate.
That's the main gate.
Yeah. I just left
Okay, it's kind of windy down here, and there's some workers talking to some other photographers that I know that are standing at the main gate. The storm is kind of all around us, but they let the elevator continue going up and down the IT tower, and that's just really cool to watch. If you guys get down here, it's just strikes you. It's just awe-inspiring. You just can't believe you're standing so close to everything. And I basically grew up here from the very first day. I just posted a picture from 2 years ago on my SpaceX Boca Chica page to the group SpaceX Boca Chica, and it was Hoppy out in the middle of nothing, and now it's this, and there sits Hoppy to my right. Hi.
How you doing?
Okay, we're looking at S20. I had to think. Long, uncomfortable pause. So I'm gathering from what I'm hearing, the green markers, tape, whatever they are to be removed. Green means go to me, and starboard, but it means remove on the S20. And the red is to check them. They might have a crack. And the unmarked with the writing on them are okay. Now, I guess because they really did this photo op really fast for the stack, they had some learning curves, and they might have had a inferior product. I haven't really heard much about it. Please leave your comments if you've heard exactly what's the reason for so many fractures and replaced tiles. But even if it's a failure, they learned something from the failure, so I just feel sorry for the guy that has to replace them. Hey, you're peeking through one of the arms. I think it's the fueling arm, the black one. Let me have that backwards. At the launch table. And they're busy as beavers back there, building up the launch table. So I don't know exactly why it's taking so long for the fueling and lifting arms. I don't know if it's because they didn't have the socket fittings or whatever you call those hangers that you brace them in. I've heard all kinds of conversations on the Discord and some people doing research, and even from what we're hearing on Twitter. But it's taken a long time to figure out how to build this thing, so once they get it figured out, it'll probably go really fast. And if anybody's heard anything on Twitter, give me a shout, give me a comment on this. I'd sure like to know what held it up. Well, there's no bad sunset when you're on this side of the flower bed. And this is a gorgeous one. There's a storm all around us, and might get dumped on again, but they're still running the elevator and the IT tower. And this is just gorgeous. I just love these sunsets. So I'll let you go out with this on Saturday, the 21st of August, and let you guys watch the sunset with me here. Thanks for being with us, and don't forget to like, follow, subscribe, share, join our Patreon at Starship Boca Chica. Sorry, I was getting blasted by some sand. And help us out on these stormy, hot, muggy, sweltering, sunny days. Everything all in one in Texas and the lower Rio Grande Valley. Hope you guys get to come down and visit. If you do, you're going to be standing in the middle of the most awesome sights. So anyway, take care. Adios.